We having a good time here?
Mm-hmm.
I like this toque.
It's warm.
Makes me look kind of like a gangster.
Okay.
This is way better than the other toques you put on there.
Well, I have to. Can I fix it a little bit? Can I get these screwed on so that I can keep
I want to listen to Mobb Deep now. Drive around New York.
Shook Ones Part 2.
Brooklyn. So, another 5-minute craft.
Another fiver.
Sounds good. So, let's make this quick.
We're making one of these. It's a little toque. Alright, we're making a little yarn toque. A little toque made of yarn. So I just took some cardstock that I had lying around and cut about, I'd say that's 1/2 inch width by maybe 5 inches long, and then just wrapped it in a little circle and finished it off with tape. Kind of mess with it just to get it nice and round. And then, so the yarn, you just want to basically cut a bunch of long little strips, and I found the easiest way is if you wrap it around your hand and your elbow like you would when you like wrap up cords, electrical cords. Do that a bunch of times, take it off, and then cut both ends, so like the loops, and then you have a bunch of long pieces of yarn, nice and easy. And then yeah, so you need quite a bit for this. So, and then all you do is basically lasso the rope, lasso the yarn around the band. So you have a loop, and then you feed the ends through the loop. And make sure that you always feed it the same way every single time. So you have the loop always going the same direction all the time. And you'll probably do like, I don't even know, I didn't really count. You just keep going and going and going around the thing and just kind of straighten it as you go. Keep them all going in the same direction. So you just do that a bunch of times. Depends on the size of your loop. All right, see, now that's how fast I did it. So fast. Put the last 2 on. Okay, so now once you've got all your yarn, and then you're gonna just like straighten it all out, make it look nice and even around the band. Once you've got them all looped on there, you're gonna take all those loose ends and feed them back through the middle, whichever way is easiest you find. I found like I split the yarn kind of in half, because like all of it together, I was worried it might rip. So I just split it in half, fed one side through, and then fed the other side through. And there you go. And then I kind of just tugged on it a little bit just to get those little loops tied underneath the band, and then just kind of force, like, you just straighten it out a little bit, comb out the yarn strands so that they're all kind of even. They run all in like a nice straight line. Comb it all out, and then that's how you create that band effect, like on a toque, a real toque. Or yeah, I guess in the States, a beanie, a winter hat. Okay, so just to get it nice and thick, to get the bundle nice and thick, so I cut off the excess, like a generously long, and then I fed it through the middle, and then combed it out and try to even it out with the other pieces of yarn. Just kind of comb it all out, straighten it out. Don't pull it all the way through, but just kind of pull it as much as you can, and then stuff the remaining parts, just kind of stuff them in there. There you go. And then just gently kind of comb it out, straighten out all the hairs, or the yarns, the yarn strands, so that it's kind of hiding those inner pieces. And just kind of get it all nice and even, and take another piece of yarn, like a smaller length, and then you're going to tie it off about, I'd say about 1 inch away from the band. And tie that knot really tight, like tie it really tight, so that you get that kind of like pinched effect. And then you're gonna cut off all the excess. You're gonna leave about another inch there, and then here's where you want to trim it, kind of like in a spherical shape. So you want to kind of go, the top bits are the longest, and the sides you cut a little bit shorter, so it creates kind of like more of a round effect. And then make sure you sort of spread out the strands kind of like you're giving it a little haircut. Yeah, see, spread it all out and cut out all the pieces and kind of even it out. Kind of like if you've ever seen those little like pom-pom dogs getting haircuts on Instagram where they just kind of trim all the little hairs and it's like an even little dome around their heads. That's what you're gonna do with this. See, oh, there's a long one. Sneaky bugger. And I'm just trimming and trimming. Get all the fluff away. There you have it. A little toque, little toque. How come my lights aren't on? Alright.
Selling?
We're filming. Oh, that's because they're not plugged in.
Ah, you dumb.
Silly.
Well, that was a fast craft.
Yeah.
Really fast.
Did you like the little toque?
Super easy, super cheap.
Little toque, toque, toque.
Even I could do that.
You know what they say up in the Yukon?
No.
They keep their toques on.
Hey, that's actually good.
Check the blog and check the Instagram. That's at Wakku Wakku World on Instagram and wakkuwakku.com on the blog. And come back tomorrow for another one.
Really fast one. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas.